What a game that was. Final from Assembly Hall. Indiana falls to the number 2 Kansas Jayhawks 75-71. I'm Audrey Marr, joined alongside Hayden Smith for the Hoosier Network. Now, a lot to cover from that game. But Hayden, first, what are your takeaways from this massive matchup?
Yeah, I mean, despite an Indiana loss, obviously Mike Woodson and company's not going to take any moral victories because they think that they're above that, and they are. I mean, this is a team that led by 13 to the number 2 team in the nation at one point in this ball game, and you lose by 4 points. It happened, and they're going to learn from this game, and I think it's going to do them really well going forward into the Big Ten Conference play. But it just really hurts Indiana, and especially their NCAA tournament resume, because they really needed at least one of those big non-conference wins.
Yeah, and at some point, Indiana did have a 13-point lead. They were on fire. They were firing on all cylinders. But what was the turning point in this game for the Hoosiers?
I think it was Mackenzie Mbako getting his 4th foul, and Mike Winston had no other choice but to sit him. Foul trouble really plagued the Hoosiers this entire game. Trey Galloway fouled out of the game with about 40 seconds, so a little bit less than that in the second half. That hurt Indiana. He had 28. Phenomenal game by Galloway. Hopefully it can turn over into the next couple games and you can continue this dominance. But foul trouble, that was the name of the game for Indiana. Assembly Hall has been dubbed the Hall of Calls at some points in its history. It sure wasn't in this afternoon.
Yeah, well, as Trey Galloway said in the press conference, they will look to bounce back in their continuance of non-conference play coming up on Tuesday. Make sure to stay tuned with the Hoosier Network for all of your Indiana basketball updates.